Hi everyone, my name is Erik Thor and I want to talk about introverts and extroverts, and I want to say that there is actually amazing scientific support for the fact that there are introverts and extroverts. We have found in neuroscience, neurotransmitters, actually neurobiology, receptors in the brain, in the striatal regions of the brain, that determine whether or not you are introverted or extroverted. Because more receptors in this region cause you to be more cautious. It causes you to be more reflective. It causes you to actually go inside yourself and to think before proceeding. And less receptors in the brain, it causes you to be more daring, to be more open-minded, to consider and to look around you in your environment for solutions to the problems you encounter. And yes, introverts are the ones with the most warning signals in the brain in the light of errors and mistakes. So what happens for the introverts is they start using this network in the brain called the top-down network. This is our hypothesis. They use the top-down network to think independently of a solution. They start going into themselves to find a solution to the problem. What can I do to improve? What can I do to fix it? They try to think their way through the situation. And this is so different because extroverts, they instead use the bottom-up network. So what happens for them is they start looking around themselves. They start using the five senses to find solutions around them. Has anyone else figured this out? Is there a book here that can solve this problem? Is there something I can do in this environment, in this situation, to fix the problem? So these are the two amazing strategies that separate introverts from extroverts. And most people, while most people are either introvert or extroverted, there are, yes, probably, we believe most likely there are ambiverts, people who have an average amount of these receptors, that produce an average amount of these warning signals. And they find themselves in a difficult situation. They find themselves being in the both go mode and brake mode. Drive, forward, fast, or stop, stop, stop. Ambiverts are in the situation of being given signals to introspect and to think about the situation, but they are also being given, because these signals aren't as strong as in introverts, they are also open to looking at other people for advice and feedback in a situation. So what does this all mean? Yes, it means that, well, Carl Jung was right. There are introverts and there are extroverts. And yes, there is high truth to the fact that introverts think in the inwards, whereas extroverts think outwards. And there is even more fascinatingly truth to the idea of ambiverts, and I don't think Jungians should shrug at this, because even Carl Jung knew he was talking about extremes. He was just trying to create contrast, and we all know that, well, in reality most people are different from each other, and there is a spectrum. So why not use this spectrum to discuss personality psychology more accurately, to give people more helpful inspiration on who they are, because ambiverts are going to have unique problems, unique difficulties that are different from the introverts and the extroverts. We believe, for example, that ambiverts are likely to proceed and do something, but as soon as they've done it, they will start becoming more, wait, what did I do? Was this right? Did I really do this the correct way? They will become introspective after they've done something. And I believe also that they are better at coming up with, as they go, switching and stopping and moving forward and stopping as they go. So they will be more like beta testers, like they will come up with and see problems quickly while exploring something new, but they will stay clear of the more extroverted or dangerous situations. We believe ambiverts prefer probably more intimate social groups, whereas extroverts prefer crowds, parties, or larger environments where there is a lot more going on. So separating between these, The introvert is more likely to feel that it's difficult to trust other people's judgment, and that they prefer to use their own, and that they prefer to be, even though they can enjoy intimate gatherings, they still think home is best, home is the safest place, home is the nicest place to be. So separating between these two, very, very important. Learn the differences, learn and master Neo-Jungian typology in the link down below. Thank you for watching. My name is Erik Thor.